Colleen, I know a lot of us are going to be planning to head out to the parades. The weather, had the winter coat out. I put the winter coat up. What do I need to do?
I know. Yeah, I said make sure you keep it close by because you will need it for Monday, especially if you're going to be outside early in the day. Not only is it going to be cold, but we have some wind early on in the day as well.
The wind does it.
I know.
The wind is what does it.
Yeah, it definitely does. So the winds will lighten up throughout the day Monday, but yeah, it's going to be a brutal start. That's why we have a weather impact alert for Monday morning from 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. But let's be real here. The temperatures are going to start cooling down as early as tomorrow night. So just be aware of that. If you know anybody that's vulnerable to the cold, make sure you get them to a warming shelter. Those warming shelters have been open all weekend long, even though today we had that nice warm up. The impact would be those freezing temperatures and the wind chill. The wind chills when you factor in those winds with the cold temperatures, how it feels to you, and what you need to do, of course, bundle up, bring those pets inside. And by now you should be protecting your plants anyway, since we already had that freeze. Looking at our temperatures, so this is the source of all that colder air. Canadian cold plunging down into our region. Look at this. It just spreads across the area as we move into Monday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So if you are going to those parades, just keep a heads up for that. The freeze watch, this is issued by the National Weather Service. Right now, it's mainly for areas along and north of I-4. However, you see portions of Polk County and southern Hillsborough County. That's included in that. So that is from Sunday night into Monday morning. And again, aligning with our weather impact alert, the impact would be those temperatures at or below freezing and feeling even colder when you factor in those winds. All right, getting into a snowfall forecast. Yes, you heard that right. Could see some snow in the farthern northwestern edge of the Panhandle, maybe a few flurries out by Panama City. It's not going to be that system that we had last year where we had that dusting. Several areas saw snow pretty far south for Florida standards. Most of this will be in you can see portions of Georgia, but even portions of Alabama too, the southern end of Alabama. They will also have that chance of seeing some snow, very light dusting out there. But our friends in Jacksonville, they're going to be looking for that because that covers some of their viewing area. As we check out Futurecast, this is the system that will be bringing that snow up to the north and to the east of us. We're just getting plain old rain in our area. You can see this is Sunday, paused at 6 a.m. Here comes that front passing through closer to lunchtime. This is now 11 a.m. We will have a couple rounds of rain, especially closer to the coast here, Pasco County, Hernando County, and Citrus County. These areas down south of Pinellas and Hillsborough really could use the rain. But again, this is a typical system where it will try to fizzle out. As it pushes off to the east, though, areas like Highlands and Polk County could also see a few lighter showers. And after that, that's when the winds will start picking up speed. This is paused at 3:30, our in-house model, and then moving forward into about 8:30, 9 o'clock Sunday night. That's when the cold will start settling in as well. Now, this morning started off cold, even though we rebounded nicely. We started off with temperatures in Crystal River in the upper 20s. Brooksville, 30 degrees. Now, Brooksville, you guys almost made a record temperature for Friday morning. This morning wasn't quite as cold, but I mean, still below freezing, right? Zephyr Hills started off at 33. We made nice improvements through the afternoon thanks to all of that sunshine. Right now, temperatures are in the mid to upper 60s, a little bit cooler closer to the coast, even some 70s hanging on at this hour. For tonight, 54 for that overnight low. Again, our northernmost counties will be cooler than that. That is the temperature for Tampa. Moving into tomorrow, 66 for that daytime high. But remember, we're probably going to hit that earlier in the day because tomorrow's a transition day. We have the rain, the wind, and then the cold temperatures. 7-day forecast here, wrapping everything up in a nice little package for you. Monday, that's the day that you really have to be aware. Keep those jackets around, stay warm, and then we do start to get back closer to normal as we move into this upcoming week.